Hello everyone, if you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video. If you have watched my videos before, welcome back. I'm so grateful for your energy that is coming back day after day. I do truly appreciate it. Today we're going to be doing a reading about procrastination. I hope I can help you on your healing journey and bring awareness to parts of yourself that you're not recognizing to help you move forward. So I know whenever I procrastinate, I am a big nail polish person. So when I procrastinate, I go change my nail polish, and it's something that it makes me feel good. It's like a self-love thing. But when I'm supposed to be doing something else, I need to be in control and be aware that I'm making a mistake here. So I thought nail polish would be a good um, indicator on which pile is for you. We have this deep red nail polish, and this one is called Hot Blooded. Okay, we have these sparkly sparkle nail polish, and this one is called Wonderland. And the green, this beautiful green, is Green Glow. So we have Hot Blooded, Wonderland, and Green Glow. Choose whichever nail polish pile you feel is yours when it comes to procrastination, and let's get into this video. All right, Hot Blooded. Welcome, pile one. This is a beautiful red color, I must say. I wore it a couple videos back. And I get my nail polish from Dollar Tree, if you're wondering. So let's get into the cards here and see what we have when it comes to procrastination here. Okay, our ancient future. That's interesting. And unique gifts. So I feel like there is this purpose that you're not fully realizing yet, but you know that you have a mission in this lifetime, and you need to develop the gifts, the abilities, the self-confidence, and the self-control to get this done. But it seems like you are procrastinating because you're afraid of this, or you are afraid of making a mistake, or you're afraid that you're not good enough. And by it saying the ancient future, I feel like, and like this, like your work or the way that you can help the world is going to be carried on for many years into the future, maybe even hundreds of years. And I'm getting the message that even if your name is not attached to it, and they're giving me the name Christopher Columbus, for example, it's not so much of the name that is important, it is the discovery that is important. And they're giving me the name Ponce de Leon. And I didn't know this until I moved to Florida. When I grew up in North Dakota and Minnesota, I was told that Christopher Columbus discovered America. But the truth is the Spaniards actually conquered Florida. St. Augustine is the oldest city in the country. Ponce de Leon arrived in Florida before Christopher Columbus. But Christopher Columbus, for whatever reason, was put into the history books. So I feel like there's maybe some kind of hesitancy about this. Let's see what the other cards have to say. But before I go on to the next cards, I just feel like there's a hesitancy in believing in yourself. Like, is this actually possible? Can I actually do all this? Can I actually get this done and live up to my dream? And that might be why you're procrastinating, just solely out of fear. Okay, we have never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those who honor you. Okay, so Maybe you're worrying because you're like, what am I going to do? I need all this help. I can't do this alone. Where am I going to get the help from? And this card is saying that you have all the people that you need in your life right now. And to thank those and honor those people that are there for you. Okay, we also have attune to the call. Tune in and turn on. Okay, she really is in the flow, and that, I think that's what this card is telling you, is that you need to get into the flow, get into your flow. And we have one more from this deck. Okay, how much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. And the universe is saying to me that they're never going to dump a whole bunch of work on you. Okay? They're going to give you the information little by little. And if you act at that moment, it won't be a lot of work. But if you wait and you keep pushing off their messages and their signs and you keep ignoring them, then it's going to seem like you have all this work to do. Or you're going to get missed opportunities. I actually had that that message when I was meditating before this reading, that there's going to be a lot of missed opportunities, or what seems like missed opportunities. You could be kicking yourself in the butt for an opportunity that you missed. Maybe you're frustrated. It was something that you really wanted to do. Maybe you feel like it's never going to come back again, but it will. Okay, so the universe is saying, keep doing all the other steps we asked you to do in the first place, and eventually this opportunity that you're looking for is going to come along. We have sword, make the change. I definitely feel like there's habits. Maybe it's the procrastination habits. Maybe it's the fear habits. Maybe it's the disbelief or the lack of self-belief or self-motivation that keeps stopping you. So make the change. Maybe I'm getting the message diet. Maybe you've been tired and exhausted and you haven't been eating right. Okay, that is a message to change it up and get back on the path. And I'm going to pull this card here. We have universe. We are all just stardust. And I feel like this card melds with this ancient future here, that at the end of the day, when we're dead and gone, what matters is what's left over. So did you write a book that people can read about your purpose or your perspective? And what did you do in this lifetime to bring people together or to solve a problem? Okay, the universe wants you to feel this passion that you see in this picture, and they want you to use your gifts here. Okay, you know beyond a doubt that this is your life path, but yet you still let the doubt creep in and take over you. I want to pull, I was going to pull those, but I'm actually going to pull these dream cards that I got. It has a little quote on there, and I want to give you guys a good quote to leave this reading off right. The truth is, this is what I'm seeing in the cards, is that you are such a small speck of dust in the entire universe. And when you look at it like that, you could feel like you are worthless. But the fact... Wow. Excuse me. But the fact that you are conscious and you can make decisions and you can create this whole life and create generations after you, it's just amazing. I watched the Unicorn Light Tarot, and she has a website where you can do classes. And in one of the classes, there was a picture. It was like a table of how many people had to come before you, how many people had to get married and have kids or whatever before you, just so that you could be born. It's amazing. It was like in the thousands of people, had parts of them have come down the line to create me. Now we kind of get caught up with remembering that we only know maybe your great grandparents, or maybe you're blessed to know your great great grandparents. But after that, what do you remember? What do we remember? So just know that one day you're going to be that great 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 grandparent, and you're going to be looking down at these children who are so innocent, and it's going to be so magical. And the reason you're doing all of this is to create a better future for not only yourself, but for them and for their kids and for the earth and for this ancient future that we're talking about here. It's so deep. The universe wants you to really bask in the depth of this reading here for a moment, okay? And recognize all the great things that are happening in your life, okay? Honor those who honor you. The reason I pulled this card up again was because it looks like there's all these people in the background, and there's just these two people who are here now, and the universe is making my heart chakra very pronounced. And they want me to give you a message from your ancestors that all of these thousands of people who are here, it's making me want to cry, man. All of these people are watching you, and they're so grateful that you have chosen to take this path, because not everyone wants to become enlightened in this lifetime. Not everyone has dug so deeply to find their purpose. And you have, you are the change that your lineage needs. That's so beautiful. Okay, maybe your lineage has had many difficulties, but you're choosing to choose love instead of fear or doubt. And they want me to say, don't let that doubt that your ancestors have held on to make a difference in your future. They want you to put the doubt away and focus on the light. And just know that anyone who is on the other side is so proud of you, whether you know them or not. And they are hoping that this message will propel you even farther down your path. You are here for a reason. This is not just a reading for anyone. Okay, they're saying reading was for you and all of the other light workers and empaths and healers and star seeds, earth angels, whatever you call yourself. We need you. The spirit world is saying we need you. So keep on changing. Your sensitivity may be looked at as a weakness in the physical world, but in the spiritual world, you are the strongest. All right, that was a beautiful message that came through. Okay, feel this passion. Again, they're saying, I got two more cards here. Close your eyes and think about your dream. Being alive and real. How do you feel? Cherish this feeling and keep it as your compass. Follow it. So it seems like this card is going along here with this attuned to the call. And we have this, imagine the life you really want to live. Observe your surroundings through new possibilities. Shape your consciousness to include your dreams. Wow, yes. I mean, these are just confirmations that stop procrastinating on your path and just do the things that your spirit guides are asking you to do. This was such a deep, wonderful reading. I'm so blessed that I was able to be the one to relay this message. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are interested in seeing more, I have plenty more pick a card readings on my channel. Please consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments if you'd want me to go live or do any other type of reading. I truly appreciate all of your guys' feedback and input. Love and light, pile 1. Don't forget, your nail polish color was hot-blooded. Alright, pile 2. You got the Wonderland nail polish. Beautiful, sparkly colors. And you know, when I envisioned my spirit guide for the first time, she looked like a fairy, just a body with beautiful butterfly wings, and the wings looked like this, like a silvery iridescence. And I feel like that's what our energy looks like. Like if we could actually see what it looks like to be aligned with the universe and aligned with our higher self, or when we're doing Reiki healing, or like when we are praying for someone and sending them vibes, I feel like it looks like this, like beautiful sparkles of every color. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say to you about procrastination. Okay, the sound of the universe. So this is a confirmation that you do hear them. And we have life force energy. Okay, and they're showing me the stars here. So this is very important, that you connect back with this life force energy. And I just talked about it here. When you're in alignment with the universe or with your higher self, with the energy, it's like that color. I would say these cards are talking about the universe has been asking you to do some meditations and you haven't been. They've been asking you to take time out to sit quietly and not have any distractions, and you haven't been listening, and that's what this procrastination is. Maybe you're looking on your phone for the answers. You're looking at the numbers, the statistics, the hashtags, the other people. What are the other people doing? And the universe is like, no, stop. Just come back into alignment with yourself, and you will know just what to do. Okay? When you're unique, it's going to take a little bit of time for people to recognize it. But that doesn't mean it's going to take forever. That just means you need to be persistent. If you're putting out unique content, you just have to keep doing it so that more and more and more, it creates more. They're just giving me the YouTube algorithm. For example, if you have a lot of videos with the hashtag that someone types in, it's more likely that your videos are going to be shown to them. But they don't want you to get so focused on what other people are doing. Okay, they're saying focus on your own energy and your own ideas and what your spirit guides are telling you, or what your intuition is telling you. All right, we have an ally in disguise. So have you met your spirit guide? Do you know who your spirit guide is, or one of your spirit guides? I'm also getting the message here that it could be a confirmation that you have a past loved one that is helping you, and it could also mean that you have a new spirit guide but you haven't met them yet because you haven't gone into this meditative state. And I personally think that message might be for me too. Because in the first reading, I was talking about the Unicorn Light Tarot, who does readings here on YouTube. I think her name is Rebecca. She's absolutely wonderful. But 2 times now, and these readings were not one after another. They were like almost a year apart. She'd mentioned a new spirit guide coming in, and I have not taken the time to actually go on a journey within the mind and do this. And so I feel like this is the universe telling me and telling you that it's time to go within, go on a journey within. I have a couple, what is it called? Storytelling videos where I tell about when I've gone and scried in the mirror, or the first time I met my spirit guide during a meditation. But I need to do that again, and I will definitely make a video to show you guys that when the time comes. So let's see what else we got. Okay, you're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. So I feel like this is right here. Your spirit guides are telling you that they are there. I don't know if you can hear a siren in the background. Maybe it's an emergency, or maybe it's quick moving. Okay, it says pull back to propel forward. And when I read that, it shows me that you need to go back to this old way of being. Remember what got you here in the first place. When you tried first to connect with your spirit guides, there's a good chance that you had to quiet your mind and be still, to learn that wavelength that they speak on. And I feel like now you're comfortable, but they're saying, we want you to go back to that, to propel forward, to get better, and even better than you ever imagined. Okay, and I definitely feel like there's people working behind the scenes with you, but you're not listening. All right, let's see what else we got. Throne, your potential is endless. So you can develop any psychic gifts that you're interested in, or you can develop any business that you want to grow. You can make money any way that you would like, any service that you are interested in providing. And expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. And it's so funny because when I was looking at this card in another reading that I did, it looks to me like she's sitting in the forest in silence, meditating, and her spirit guide is there. You know, that, remember when I was telling you, in the beginning, how my spirit guide looked just like a person with butterfly wings in this iridescent color. Okay, so I've looked at every single card in this deck, connected with all of them. And this card is the one where I feel like you're going within your mind and you are spending time as your higher self and as your soul, connecting with these souls and energy around you. Out of all the cards in this deck here, this is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. I don't have any other words for this reading. This is blatantly saying to you, you have to go within and speak with your spirit guides during a meditation so that more can be revealed. And they're saying your potential is endless. Okay, so work with us. I almost feel like these are your spirit guides sitting here looking at you like, come on, when are you going to come up the stairs and hang out with us? You're just going to stand there and look scared, or are you going to come and hang out? Don't be afraid of us. Okay, we want to help. Wow, that's really interesting. It's so clear. Like, I hope I'm not missing anything, but I don't feel like I am. I feel like there's an illusion keeping you stuck and you just don't know what that illusion is yet. Maybe it's because you believe there's an illusion when there really isn't. That's happened to me in the past. So it's saying, let bygones be bygones. The future can be very different from their past. Give life the opportunity to offer new experiences to you. Don't let your beliefs from your past stand in the way of a bright future. So whatever experience you had in the past, going within or subconsciously, whatever fears you have about the other side, it's time to put those away. Let bygones be bygones and trust that your spirit guides are here with you. Okay? I need to go get my highlighter. Meditate. It says it right there. Relax, meditate, or do something simple in order to set your subconscious mind free. Be conscious of how your inner wisdom arises. You need to learn how to read all kinds of information on your journey towards your dreams, not just your thoughts or assumptions of your rational mind. So, you've been procrastinating, you've been listening to your rational mind, you've been ignoring going within and doing a journey within. And this reading is literally like them shouting at you, do a meditation. That's where the answers lie, within. Okay, the picture, I still can't get over it, because the whole deck, I'm like, whenever I see this picture, it's going to be my message for going within and journeying within. And now it's here with the universe always surprises me. It's never a dull moment when I'm reading the cards, for sure. Okay, don't chase your dream. Learn to appreciate the present moment. When your dreams do come true, you will have learned to enjoy the moment instead of reaching for the next dream instead. Teach your mind to rest in the moment. Resting your mind in the moment is meditation. This is so beautiful. Like, you have so much power. This is amazing. Like, you have so much self-control to literally be able to meditate and go within and communicate with your spirit guides. Like, you've done a lot of work, and the universe is saying, like, don't forget. There was once a time where you wished you could communicate, you wished you could do all this, and now you can. And the universe is saying, don't take what skills you have for granted. Keep trying to develop them. Keep going forward. You never know what is going to pop up. We have your potential is endless right here. And they're showing me that this person here, this ally in disguise, it could be a new spirit guide, or it could even be this new vision of yourself, this new version of yourself that you want, or that is going to step forward and help you out. But you must go in to discover. That's why this person is so shrouded here, because you can't see it yet. You must go within. And it was right underneath this card, so I feel like that's a confirmation. Okay, and trust that you are protected on the other side. I like to get a little prayer in there before I do my meditation of like, I am protected. This meditation is for my highest good. I have no negative attachments will come of this. I will be able to release burdens from the past and gain an optimistic perspective on my life. My spirit guides are with me. My ancestors are with me. My spirit animals are with me, and they are all showing me the way. So saying the little things like that, put that intention out there. This is great. Like, maybe you will uncover something that you didn't even know, or you completely forgot about until this point. So have this meeting with your spirits today. Today! Not tomorrow. Don't procrastinate this anymore, okay? They're calling you out. And they're calling me out. So subscribe to me, and I bet you'll see a video about me journeying in the mind coming up very soon. Like this video if pile 2 resonated with you. Put a 2 and a heart in the comments so I know. And love and light. Thank you so much for watching this. Alright guys, this reading has been nuts so far. The universe has been calling us out. So with pile number one, it was calling us out about trusting that our path is the right one and actually taking the steps. Pile number two got called out for not meditating and journeying within to find their next answer. The universe was like, you've been looking everywhere else except within. Today is the day. So let's see what pile three has to say. It is the color of my fingernails today as well. I just got this at the Dollar Tree. It's like the Easter colors. I love pastel nails. I can't help it. So let me know if you, in the comments, if you have any ideas for what color nails I should do next. All right, so let me get any information about this. It's definitely, they're just giving me speaking your truth. So maybe they're going to call us out about speaking our truth. Let's see what the cards are going to say. Okay, we have evolution. Okay, so remembering how much that you've changed, how much the world has changed. And Star Seer. Okay, so it's a perspective. Your perspective is changing. But I feel like you're still, it's showing this person is climbing a ladder here. Okay, it feels like you know the universe is like working around you, but still you feel like you have to climb this ladder alone, and you still got to do the hard work. Right when I said that, a super dark rain cloud just covered the sun. So I'm sorry if this reading gets a little bit dimmer, but it seems like you may have a rain cloud covering you. Okay, let's see what else we have. The magic zone. The exhilaration of discombobulation. Being in awe. And the unknown is your friend. Lean in to embrace what is next. So I think I just got these two cards in one of the last readings. Maybe it was like spiritual advice, maybe. But I feel like this reading is, when it comes to procrastination, this reading is talking that you don't realize like how far you've come, and you don't realize how much better you are now that you've done these things. You know, it's so interesting that on every single card, this person is on the right side looking this way. And when I read tarot, this way is the past and this way is the future. So you could be still focusing on the past. Maybe I just got this inkling that like old money beliefs. Maybe you're holding on to old beliefs about money, work. You know, what is hard work? Does hard work really pay off? You know, when I was a little kid, I was like, how come the president, you know, because I didn't know specific jobs, but I'm like, how come the president makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and he sits at a desk, and my mom takes care of kids every single day, lots of kids at the school, and she barely makes any money. It didn't make sense to me that she was doing all the physical, endearing work, whereas the president, because, you know, I mean, obviously the president goes through a lot of stuff. You see how gray their hair gets after just 4 years, but I'm talking from an inner child perspective here. Why do these people that sit at desks and talk on the phone make so much more money than those who are actually out working and doing the hard labor? That is a good question for the universe, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But it's about your perspective about work harder or work smarter. Okay. And I'm also getting like passive income. So maybe you're creating ways of having passive income, but you're not seeing the results just yet. And it's showing here with the evolution card that the changes are happening, you're just not seeing them just yet because you're too close to the situation. Okay, we have Princess, you can be your own knight. All right, so you can make this money for yourself. You can do this for yourself. It is possible. And we have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? And when I first saw this card, it was like, I was imagining like Harry Potter with like the phoenix burning away and then the newness coming back. But I've also been looking at it a little bit differently. It says once upon a time here, and it talks about the happily ever after. And I feel like you are in the middle of writing this story of how you want your life to turn up, how you turn out and end up. And so the actions that you are taking today are going to create the abundance for your future that you're looking for. But to do that, you have to put the old in the past and invite the new in to stay. I'm definitely feel like you're developing these different habits, more self-control. So if that is the truth, I just uploaded a video not too long ago about oh my goodness, I'm gonna forget. Why do I fall back to my old habits? And if you're interested in learning more about why you're falling back into your old habits, that could be the whole thing that you're procrastinating. But I definitely see with the eye here and the guy climbing up, I feel like you're not really seeing how everything is falling into play. And this could be a confirmation here that you are creating your future. You are becoming the storyteller. And I see an elderly person sitting on a chair next to a cozy fireplace with all the little kids in front of them listening to your stories that you have to tell them. So make your life like that. Okay, maybe that's what this magic zone is here talking about. Oh, I see something. Let me move these cards around here. I see something. Now I see another thing. Okay, so she's inside of this castle looking out, and the universe wants you to get out of that wall. And that has to do with what I see here. Okay, she's in her magic zone. She's feeling it. Okay, she's looking at it. She's discovering it. It's in her hair, it's in her clothes. And the problem here is that you are this person. Okay? You're looking over here at this magical zone, but you're not sitting in it. You're afraid to sit in it. Okay? Because it's the unknown. And you're like, if I could have this, then I would be happy. But you're sitting over here, and you're not sitting in here. So walk over to this and climb inside to experience this. The universe is showing me that it's just the perspective that you're missing. And what you're procrastinating on is believing that you can actually do this, believing in yourself, believing that all these little steps that the universe has been giving you is actually going to make you this great storyteller, I just have this feeling of like when I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to be happy for the life that I led, whatever. And the universe is like, just hop into your happy place. You can do it. No more procrastination. Okay, no more, I don't have time for this. No more, I have too many things I need to clean up or too much stuff to do. I actually just read something from a neighbor or friend who was talking about she actually lay down with her son and put him to sleep last night and stopped worrying about all the stuff that she had to do. And she felt so much at peace just being present. And I feel like that is what the universe is kind of saying to you, is that you're over here, you're all worried about all this other stuff, it's causing you anxiety, but you need to go within this magic zone here and be present in these moments. Because I personally my son's 5 years old, and I remember when he was not even a year old, and I felt like the days were so long and this was never going to end. Now he can read and drive little cars around and ride a bike and cook his own meals. I mean, he doesn't even need me anymore. And he's only 5. But what he does need, or what he does love, and what I love, is that before bed, every night we read a book and we go to sleep. And I lay there with him until he falls asleep. And I've done that since he was, an infant. But there's going to be a day where, that makes me want to cry. But there's going to be a day where that's the last time he ever wants me to. He's going to grow up and not need me at all anymore. I'm a daughter too. There was a day where I didn't live in my mom's house anymore. So I feel like this reading is saying, don't procrastinate about living in the moment. Don't get so caught up in worrying about the what ifs that you don't just be in the what is. Okay, maybe this is where that money, that working harder, not smarter, is coming into play. Maybe you need to only work 6 days a week instead of 7. And on that 7th day, you dedicate it to your family, to your friends, to your relationships, to your goals, whatever it is. Okay, you don't have to go at this alone. The universe is here helping you. You can come out of this wall, quit sitting inside looking out, wondering what could happen, what could be, and just do it. Get in there and sit in there. And one more thing I wanted to show you guys before I end this reading here. I saw how this figure here is reaching her hand out and touching the star. And she even has a little bit of a star here in her hand. It's like you hold the key to this evolution that we're talking about here. You hold the key to this story that you're writing with what you do and what you don't do. So again, I think I just brought this up about what is it that you want to do in your life so that when you are on your deathbed, you don't regret it. Okay, because at the end of the day, when you're about to die, there's nothing you can do to change that. The only time you have is now. Okay, stop looking for the future. I hear people all the time talking about how they wish they had a better house. They wish they had a better car. They wish they wish their life was different. And one day it will be different, and you never know what you're going to have to lose to gain that. So, my house is messy all the time. I have a 5-year-old who loves taking stuff out and playing with it. And one day he's going to have kids and live at his house. And my house is going to be clean all the time because people aren't using it. Okay? When he's 16 or whatever, he's going to be in his room all the time. Or, watching TV or not. He's not going to be doing the Legos and blocks on the floor anymore. Okay? It's this perspective here. Everything you're doing is for a reason. It's all working out. So I feel like that was a very dimensional reading. Very many layers to this situation. I'm feeling like in the past you were trapped into this way of being, this belief system from your family. But now you are realizing that you can create whatever life that you want and nothing can stop you. The only person that can stop you is your own thoughts and the lack of action you decide to take. So love and light to pile number 3. I truly appreciate your presence here during this reading. And again, I have the reading that is Why Do I Fall Back into My Old Habits, that you can watch. That might give you some more information. And what was the name of this again here? Green Glow. So most definitely, not only speak your truth, but feel your truth, and don't be afraid to be most authentic version of yourself, because one day it's not going to be possible for you anymore. Okay, leave the legacy that you want to leave and start today, because you have hundreds, if not thousands, of more days, many more years. Okay, each day do the things that you love to do. Love and light.